So in a previous video, we showed you that we offer Type A, Type B, and Type C dampers, and the major difference between them is going to be the resistance to airflow. The Type A dampers have a blade stack in the airstream. Type B have better airflow characteristics, and the Type C have the best. Now, a lot of contractors will order sleeve damper assemblies from us because it's a lot easier for them. They don't have to build their own sleeves. They don't have to mount the dampers that they purchase into sleeves. Let's take a closer look at the damper sleeve assemblies that we offer. The installation instructions for fire dampers require that the damper be installed into a sleeve if it's going to be connected to the duct system. So what I have here is a sleeved Type A damper, and we make these assemblies. A lot of contractors prefer to buy the assemblies as opposed to buying the damper and then making your own sleeve and then installing the damper into the sleeve. The Type A, as I mentioned earlier, blade stack in the airstream. If the manufacturing team puts on these B channels on both sides of the sleeve, now my duct connection is going to be here and around the remainder of the opening on this sleeve. If you order a Type C sleeve damper assembly, manufacturing team is going to put on the transition plate and your duct connection collar. And just like on our Type C dampers, you can get this round, oval, or square rectangular. Now you can see the ease of installation when the duct connection collar is at the end of the sleeve is going to be so much easier, because if I had this Type C damper installed inside of the sleeve, centered up here, the duct connection would be recessed down inside. That's going to be a bit of an issue when I go to install it. So without a doubt, the easiest installation is going to be a sleeve damper assembly from the factory. One of the other installation instruction requirements is going to be frame retaining angles. The damper sleeve assembly has to be held in place by frame retaining angles. What I have here is a set of frame retaining angles. When you have a damper sleeve assembly, it needs to be held in place by frame retaining angles, and they have specific requirements. It has to be 16 gauge material. It has to be able to cover the corners here. This is what's going to hold the damper sleeve assembly in place after the entire project is completed. When you order a set of frame retaining angles, you get them just like you see them here, already assembled. So if I'm a contractor, I got my damper sleeve assembly here, I got a frame retaining angle, I'm going to go ahead and attach this on one side of my sleeve. And I want to leave myself some room here to make my duct connection. Now, I will take this assembly and I will slip it into the opening. I'll go around the other side of the opening. I'll take the other frame retaining angle, put it on, attach it, I'm good to go. Now, in some cases, the ductwork stops at the penetration. Think of an atrium at a bank, that type of thing. You're allowed to turn the frame retaining angle around, put it on in an inverted position. You can mount this flush, and as long as your damper is in the wall, inside that penetration, you're good to go. So just a quick review then. We talked about sleeve damper assemblies, Type A, Type B, Type C, and the matching frame retaining angles when you wind up ordering sleeve damper assemblies from Metal-Fab. So that's all we've got for now. Catch up with us next time.